Welcome to the Richard Nixon Presidential Library and Museum in Yorba Linda, California. I'm Dan, and for the last 4 years I've been a member of the Nixon Docent Guild. Now, we're the folks who greet our museum visitors, direct them to the exhibits, share historical information, and work to expand and enrich the visitor experience. Our docents come from all walks of life, but we have a common goal: to be of service to our community and to give our time to a worthy cause. The job of a docent is rewarding, stimulating, educational, and fun. Let's go inside and take a look and see who's here.
My name is Gail, and I'm at the start of my 4th year as a docent volunteer here. I've greeted hundreds of guests, from VIPs and diplomats at the start of tours to cutie pie second graders for educational tours, gathering around this presidential seal for a short lesson in federal symbols against the backdrop of Norman Rockwell's portrait of Richard Nixon. And after every tour, every shift, every event, I've gone home feeling that my time here has been most worthwhile.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I've been a docent here for about 5 years. I'm standing in front of our newest educational display called America's Government. The part I enjoy the most is showing the students and our other guests how Richard Nixon interacted with each part of the government.
I'm Jim. I'm a recent docent. Been doing this about 4 months, really enjoying it. I'd like to point out the picture of Elvis. We have a little story associated with that. Come on in and see the international section associated with President Nixon's trip to China in 1972. This is a beautiful display. A lot of people, I like to refresh their memory on the fact that the president was the first president to visit China in 1972. A very significant event and why he went there. But with a lot of stories, a lot of things for people to see in here, but there's really so much to see that I think they rely on the docents to tell them, refresh their memories on a little history. That's what I think is so rewarding, is actually getting to know some of the patrons that come through here and sharing stories not only about our library, but listening to stories they may have too. So very enjoyable experience.
Hi, I'm Terry. I've been a docent here at the Richard Nixon Library and Museum for almost 2 years now. One of the best things about our docent program is the flexibility and choosing your own schedule. Volunteering was one of Mrs. Nixon's special projects that she had during her White House years. I'm sure she would be delighted at the prospect of you joining us here as a member of our docent team.
Hi, I'm Valerie, and I have been a docent here for 2 years now. I love being a docent at the Richard Nixon Library and Birthplace and Museum. It's been just an absolute wonderful experience for me.
Hi, my name is Bonnie. I have been a docent at the Nixon Library for 22 years. People ask me why I have been a docent here for 22 years. That is a long time, I recognize that. And my answer is because it is fun. I have met the nicest people coming through the front door. I have met the nicest people who are docents who have become treasured friends.
Hi, I'm Larry. I'm a docent here at the Nixon Library. I've been a docent about 6 months. We work in wonderful facilities and work with great people. But it's especially fun to help people discover the beauty of Nixon's legacy, the opportunity to learn about his actual birthplace, where he was born.